Hey everybody, I'm Howard, and this is Otter's Retirement Corner. Special outdoor version. This is my backyard. We're going to switch the camera around now so you can see. There we go. Okay, so I want to talk about hobbies today. And, I have some statistics here from Statista, which compiles statistics on thousands of different things. And they look at the most popular hobbies among retirees. And in the United States, believe it or not, cooking and baking is the most popular hobby. Believe it or not. Reading is second. Pets are third. Otter, you there? Otter? Okay. And then gardening and plants. So this is one of my main hobbies. My main hobby is playing softball and working out. But gardening is a favorite of mine. So what you're seeing here, I have a 300 square foot garden that I dug out of the grass. I killed the grass last year. We've been in this house for a year. This is the second planting in our garden. We did a planting in fall. So I'm interested to hear, what you guys think of gardening. Do you do it? Do you do just decorative flowers? Do you do food? We do mostly food. Just enjoy it. Just really enjoy it. I don't know why, but there's nothing more satisfying than eating something you grew yourself. It's really bizarre, and watching it grow. I mean, just the fact that it grows. So very quickly here, to this side here, we have. Here, I'm gonna get a close up. That's our fennel. That's all the fennel we got. It didn't grow. I planted some cantaloupe there. These are cantaloupes along the side here, starting to do well. And you can't see it, but we got green onions here. Got carrots there. They're coming in really well, really super well. Cucumbers. Down here we have radishes, and I'm laughing because I swear I didn't plant half as many seeds, and we've already eaten about 50 of them, and they came up in about 25 days, ready to eat. And every day I'm eating in my salads along with the greens. Really, really turned out great. I got more to plant, so we'll never be out of radishes. And then I have basically 2 rows of tomato plants, and these are all seeds I planted. Now, here's the tricky part, and I'm sorry about the road noise. Believe me, I'm sorry. I use compost. We compost all our garbage, and I use compost to put the seeds in. And when you use compost, sometimes there's live seeds in there. So everything we planted here, we planted over compost, and with whatever came up, hundreds of tomato plants came up. So the tomato plants I planted are probably not what you're seeing here. They're probably just seeds from the compost, and we'll, when they grow, we'll see what they are. Unfortunately, some of those plants weren't so good. Some of those tomatoes weren't so good, so we may not like what we got. There's an empty space here. Sweet peppers just won't grow. I just planted my 3rd planting of them. They just won't grow here for some reason, but we'll get something. Anyway, we like trees. Here's a tree that came with the house, and it's struggled. We're trying to keep it alive. Here's our favorite. This is a banana tree, and we got a tree about half that size that we bought. We planted in there. It lasted a few months and then died. But you see a little pup here. This is a little pup. These little pups come out. That's what grew into this big one. So this has been about 7-8 months of growth. It could be about 1.5 years before we see bananas from it, but it's really huge, really cool. It's got grading around it because Otter scratched the heck out of this, tore off a bunch of leaves and just tried to decimate it. And that's why the garden's blocked off. Otter's a digger. So over here we have a grapefruit tree. It's struggling a little, but we'll see how that goes. Out here we have another orange tree that was really puny and sick, but I got it back healthy. So we got all our citrus fruits. Here's another. I think there's a lemon tree. Over here, this is our. We'll go over here. Don't run away. This is a jackfruit tree. This is about half the size when we planted it last year, and about 9 months ago. And that's really grown real well. It'll probably be years before we see jackfruit. This is papaya. And we failed 2 different trees. This is our 3rd tree. We moved it into a different spot. It's doing okay. That'll probably be years. Here's a mango. That's growing really well. Again, probably a few years. Sweet potatoes in a pot. Strange, but it's working. Here's what we're hoping. We eat tons of avocado. The 2 things we eat more than anything are bananas and avocados. Here's an avocado tree. It did really well, and then sometime last year a fungus hit it, and it pretty much killed most of it. So we'll see how that goes. But it's got a pup going of its own, and that looks pretty healthy. So we're hopeful there. This is another. I'm not sure what kind of avocado plant this is, but it's more a bush than a tree. We'll see where that goes. It's growing well. Dragon fruit. It's kind of a cactus, and it's got. If you don't know dragon fruits, look it up. They're really fun. This is a spinach plant. Not something we're going to eat. We're just going to keep it for decorative purposes. But someone gave it to us to eat the spinach. But I guess it's a rough type of spinach. You have to cook it before you can eat it. You can't eat it in salads or anything. But that, it was a tiny little 2-inch plant, and it's like a tree now. So on the other side, we have a Starfruit tree. The other side of the house, there's a little more shade there, but that was the best plant we've had. We had it 9 months, and we got about 30-40 Starfruit out of it. These are solar panels, 28 solar panels. So this is just like a fun little video. Gonna turn you around here again, and sorry for the bouncing around. This is what I do. This is my hobby. Please give me advice. I'm not a farmer. I feel like Green Acres. I moved from the city to a farm and decided I was going to be a farmer, and I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. But I try to learn as much as I can and do the best I can. And we get some really good. We had okra like crazy this fall. For some reason, it grew really well here, and we had huge crops of okra. We had carrots. We had a couple other things that didn't do so well, but I'll learn over time. But help me. Tell me what you think I'm doing right or doing wrong, or I could do better. Tell me what you do. Give me some ideas. What else should I be planting? Unfortunately, I only have 300 square feet. I could expand it, but I want to leave some room for Otter here to run around and play. And once these trees grow, there's not going to be a whole lot of room. And I hope I live long enough to see the trees grow. Sorry if I'm getting a little close there. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please help me and give me your comments. Thanks. Bye.